Welcome to the A to Z Golfing Podcast with Andy Cezanne. I'm Anthony Zampano. Andrew Schmidt, not with us again, but he's got bigger and better things to do right now. We look forward to having him back here in the next couple weeks. This was supposed to be the recap episode. Obviously, we're not on location like everyone saw for Kierland. To give everybody a little bit of an update, the northern Los Angeles area about 2 weeks ago got hit with a ton of rain. Huge shout out to Michael Moran over at Saticoy Club for giving us a heads up on what the weather was going to be like so that we could communicate it to our players. Andy's done a fantastic job with that, getting everything rearranged and resorted out. There's going to be a date going forward for this event to take place. I kind of like it. It's about another month and a half away. I think it's going to be a great time of the year. But still, I am looking forward to getting out to the Saticoy Club. It looks beautiful. But huge shout out to everybody involved, and thank you to all the players for understanding what was going on. And a lot of great reactions as far as the decision that we made.
Yeah, I didn't hear any gripes from any of the players that reached out, and I reached back out to them. The tentative date, I believe, is May 13th that we have on the books for it. Granted, anything changing outside of that, that's when we have it. And most golfers, they actually thanked us for not having to go out and play in the rain. So anything we can do, we want to make the course as playable as possible. And we outside of the Nashville event last year, that was kind of a freak thing. But luckily, they got us enough notice. We were able to let everyone know, and we got people asking when the date already is, and I've been responding for people to sign up for the next one. So excited to get out there in May, and the weather's going to be way better
Yeah,
anyways, I think.
well, I think the weather there. I mean, anybody that watched Riviera, the tournament, the Genesis Invitational, huge shout out to one of my closest friends, Hideki Matsuyama. We go way back. Um,
How far back?
Basically on
How
Sunday,
far
you
back you
saw
say?
we really far back, really
Okay.
far back. So far back that I've known him from before he needed a translator. Um,
Oh, wow.
but if you watched the event and you saw the clouds starting to roll in, basically the entire time from Saturday night all the way through Tuesday, pretty much rained in that northern Los Angeles area. They did a great job being able to get Riviera going. They talked about how much rain that they had about 10 days before. So really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. I was super excited because of the success we had at Kierland with the alternate covers and the stuff that we were going to have available, showcasing the shoe bags for the second go around, which is really awesome. And having everything now that all the players from Kierland have gotten theirs, it was going to be really cool to have the full array of what people would be getting every single time that they tee it up at a Swag Series event in 2024. So we turn our attention to Hammock, and that's what we do. Another great facility down there that I'm super excited to get through. But I know Andy has put up a few photos recently of everything that was going to be in the player's bag for 2024. So Andy, why don't you go ahead and give us a rundown?
Sure, we have the swag shoe bag with a patch in the front. Are those are all one color? Or are those changing throughout the year? I don't even know myself.
The So the patches, the cool part about it is that the patches will be event specific.
Perfect. Yeah.
I kind of mentioned it as it goes along, and we weren't able to showcase obviously at Saticoy like I had mentioned, but you're going to have different colorways. You're going to have different setups. You're going to have different alternate covers. You have a lot of good things that are going to keep changing. And now I'm going to kind of take this over because everyone saw that the Swag Series hat, and Andy's got one on. He's been wearing it since we left.
Yep.
There's going
New
to be
favorite.
multiple configurations of those. So I think it's really cool. It'll stand out for each player being representing where they're going to be playing at. And Andy can continue on before I take over everything.
No problem. So you got the swag series hats. We have different colorways. The best thing is we got fairways this year, so those will be fun. Those different colorways on those. Different graphics on each one. Then also added new is the the skins and pins fairway covers. Those are what, croc patterns with them.
Yep.
And then we have the champions covers, obviously. And then, are we allowed to talk about the secret part?
I mean, I do I even know about the secret part?
Well, the secret, beforehand, the secret pro shop items.
Oh, well, the alternate head covers, I think everyone's got an
Yeah,
idea from Kierland, but like I mentioned 35 seconds ago, thank you, Andy, for paying attention.
I was showing my head up.
Those will also change throughout the year. Yes, I didn't know that listening and doing whatever you were doing at the same time was going to be difficult, but however, I will
You
catch
got
you up to
Vegas
speed.
Matt
Those
on
will.
here, like just going off, and I don't know what's going on here today.
It looks like he needs two more greens until that mummy gets bigger, but maybe the bonus is over. But yes, we've got some things in store. The real neon blades and mallets that were made available for Kierland, that will change. I'm not going to give it away. There are some really cool designs that have been put into the remainder of this season. And for participating players, having the ability to have sort of a drop within a tournament, I think is pretty cool. Andy did a great job with it, alerting everybody through text message, and then basically we had it available at awards. So we will continue to do that throughout the year. As far as Hammock Beach goes, everyone got their emails as far as we'll be bringing down, I think, about 10 to 12 orders of stuff that is in the pro shop.
Wow.
So really, really cool stuff there. But Andy, continue with the bag.
You got it. We also got a $30 Vienna beef gift card and a Peter Millar gift card. Do we know, is it $75 on that?
Correct?
$75 gift card for Peter Millar, as well as Lucy products going in the bag. So I mean, it's a decent haul inside those bags we have this year. Am I missing? Oh, I missed the ball marker. We got the different colored ball markers in there too. I mean, that's
Yep.
it's a good bag right there. The shoe bag alone is already the
Yeah,
coolest thing in my opinion.
I really like it, and I also think that last year, one of the biggest things that I think everyone talked about was the fact that we weren't in every pro shop. That was very hard. Listen, we're not the ones making those decisions. There are people at those facilities that need to make those decisions, purchasing teams and stuff like that. However, that is where the idea for the drop within an event came in. We wanted to be able to give people an exclusive opportunity. Hey, if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you love it, you have a chance to get it. And everyone's going to have the
Right.
same opportunity at the same time via text message. And I think that's the cool thing about it. Um,
Yeah.
so I was looking forward to showing off the Saticoy ones. I think they're awesome. Um, there's a lot of people talking in group chats that think that I think Andy might be secretly giving away information or having people doing like a guessing contest. Um, but it will be really cool to see. Obviously, Hammock is coming up, and I'm excited about those colorways. I think they're going to be awesome, and just to be able to get down there and get this next event rolling.
How many covers have you seen? I've only seen I see what the players see like when they see it, but how far ahead are you on seeing the different colorways and the designs?
Well, we did that specifically. We were a little nervous of you relinquishing information, so
Hey, I'm not
we're
mad
trying
about
to
it.
withhold as much from you as possible with all of your emails and all of your advancements in the social media world. We were a little scared. I've
We don't
seen
want it
all
to
of them.
slip on accident. You've seen them all. Oh wow.
I've seen
What,
them all. I've seen the entire 2024 booklet.
yeah.
It was awesome to be a part of. Andrew and Adam Gardner added so much input, and I'll tell you what, one of the people that I absolutely love talking to, we got to spend the time with him at Kierland. I know we mentioned in the last episode, but to be able to talk to Gardner about his dedication to the stuff that comes through DGAP, don't give a putt, and his through the swag community and how he's involved so much with so many people is truly awesome to spend that time with him and to be able to give him a call here and there and talk to him about things. So I think it's terrific. There's going to be some that are going to be truly sought after. I mean, you got to remember there's not high numbers here. If
Right.
anybody was at Kierland and you saw us open up the container with when I labeled them with people's names, there's not a lot of head covers floating around out there. So in a world of exclusive nature, and we
Mhm.
wanted that same thing to be for the swag series, that you get the opportunities across the board. I mean, that's how it is with all of our sponsors. There's going to be news to come on a couple of the new things that we're going to be doing for par three contests. Those things are going to be coming out when we get over to Hammock. But that's what we want. We want people to have an experience every single time that they come, and we really want them to embrace not only the swag brand, but every single one of these sponsors. And I think that's what's really showcased in all these videos that people have been seeing since Kierland of what you're actually going to get. It is a full experience.
Oh yeah. Back to Gardner. I got to commend him too because he really has his finger on the pulse in the community. I think, and he knows what people are looking for, what to bring out. So very happy he was on the decision making for the covers and everything. Um, and then, like you said, the limited quantity of these, it's fun. We don't have enough for every person to purchase. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's first come first serve. If you when this text goes out to saying, hey, it's open now, if you're sitting on the sideline, you're gonna miss out. If maybe I'll get it later. It's gone. It's almost like a real drop. It's happening live. So that's
Mm-hmm.
fun that you and I get to be in a little back end part of what Swag goes through daily. But it was fun. It was fun sending out the text, then seeing everything come in, and the excitement from people the next day, and seeing the pictures of the special cover, and then them receiving it. Right after the tournament. So that was fun.
Yeah. Plus, it goes along like last year. We did great with the black and pink polos, and I think it was really cool later in the season to start seeing people that have played in multiple events. They're wearing their stuff like that. With the new Peter Millar T-shirt hoodie that just came out in camo, that's been really receptive. I personally love it. It's super lightweight.
Mhm.
It's going to be really nice to wear, like springtime, summer golf, in
Yep.
the mornings if it's a little bit chilly. But I mean, just stuff like that. I mean, adding the Yetis to it. A great job putting those things in to once again have something that the players can use. Right. That's ultimately what you want. I mean, I'm a person that carries a water bottle in his golf bag, never filled it with water. But the cool part about it is that it's in my golf bag, so it looks great, right? So
Yeah.
it's all a part of it. And but yeah, to your point, I think you said it. The shoe bag, what a great aspect to be a part of the first of something, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we know all the innovative things over at Swag Golf and what they do, and it's awesome to sort of follow as much as we can with being as close as we are with them. But to sort of have this be the first of something, and for all these players that are going to be getting it, I think is going to be really cool. I mean, think about it next year when you've got 1,000 people that have gotten shoe bags, right? And then they
Yeah.
all bring them to the events, and maybe somebody's got a patch from Olympia and someone's got one from Hazeltine, and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. So I think it's going to be really cool. Plus, I'm a geek for that type of stuff. Of
Yeah.
I always have my shoes and shoe bags. I think it's a great idea, and I think people are loving it.
I think more importantly, people want to know what liquid is in your Swag Series Yeti that you carry around in your bag that you never has water in it.
Um, to be honest, nothing.
No,
Um,
it's just for show.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like a neat bourbon, so that you can't really throw that in a 18-ounce sippy cup.
Oh, you could
I like
just.
I like my espresso martinis.
Yeah.
Getting rather good at those, making them. So I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm being told I need to drink more water. I'm almost 40. I probably do. I don't know. Maybe this is the year. I mean,
Yeah.
the working out thing is going fantastic.
That's still
But
happening.
um, but yeah,
Well, good. The,
well,
the
yeah,
my,
you know,
my Yeti. I've been telling the missus that there's water in it, but I've been putting Monster and lemonade in there, so I probably gotta probably just put some water in it and call it a
dragon.
day. Yeah. Oh, did he get it? Oh, he got
Oh, he got the head of the dragon times three.
it.
It's fantastic.
Oh man.
But by the way, Andy's on this Vegas mat kick. If everyone out there is
You
wondering
mean?
what's going on, Andy is a die-hard secret gambler. He's learning all these games.
I think it's
He's
just
got
stuck on
some
the TV
issues.
for.
It is. He's just got it on a loop. It's
Yeah.
great. But
Well, and to that fact, I mean, this is what's it's fun about going on these trips with you and everything. We went to Kierland and the Troon stuff, and then at nighttime we had a little downtime. We go to Talking Stick, and I watch Z for hours, play games while I commentate on it. I think
for
this might
hours,
be the new A to Z podcast coming up. It's just I'm studying right now. This is research. This is exactly
I
what this
think
is research.
I think it was more finding things for our buddy Frizz to do.
Yeah,
But I'm glad we could be of some entertainment uh,
yeah,
for yourself, for myself, for him. I mean, he brought us the lucky coffees
yep.
that were great, frappuccinos. Those were fantastic. So,
We're
but
getting a
hey,
hand pay
listen,
when he's bringing frappuccinos.
I haven't scouted the Florida area. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they have Huff and Puff. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure we'll look into something down there. But I'm
I'm
going to
sh-
tell you what. I have been looking at this golf course, and I was talking to a friend of mine who recently played it, and it is an amazing golf course. He said it's in his top five, and he has played primarily Florida golf. He's played private, he's played public. He
yeah,
said everything about the resort is very well kept, high end, and I am anticipating a high end event from you, Andrew Cezanne. This is all on you. You're on the ocean. You've told us so much about like these areas that you go. You're going to
yeah,
be on the ocean, maybe a Mai Tai on the beach, maybe no, wait a minute, I take that back. Maybe a 196 on the beach,
yeah. There we go.
tied in with a, maybe find yourself a hot dog and then end up with like an old fashioned or cosmopolitan from OTR and then,
Yeah,
maybe a mule from I don't know. There's
from
so many of
Tito's,
them from Tito's, but I'm
and then I'm
anticipating
gonna
this
drive off in
being
a golf cart.
yeah, I'm anticipating this being. I'm going to say right now, this is going to be in your top two. This venue is
Uh,
going to be in your top two for 2024.
yeah. So I was kind of looking at some aerials yesterday actually, and I was getting jealous by just looking at like a 3D rendering of the area. So I'm definitely excited. I've seen a bunch of the pictures on it. I mean, so we get out there. I think what Saturday evening. So I mean, Sunday I'll probably try to hang out there during golden hour and just capture everything I can and get those images just for the personal repertoire. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's tough. I'm gonna. What's my over under on pictures? You think I'm gonna take here?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I usually do a good job of yelling at you enough to keep you
Yeah.
harnessed in and focused. Kierland, was a prime example. I kind of let you be for as long as I could let you be, and then I had to
Mhm.
rein you back in. Now, we all know that when Allison from Swag Off is on site with Andy, there you have to have an understanding that they're going to vanish to create content, right? So
Yes.
for me, as I'm flying around the golf course, as I'm texting him, as I'm calling him, and he's obviously not replying to me because they're going through what social media is and all that stuff. The thing that 98% of us don't understand, you kind of have to let Andy go. Um, I don't know. I'm going to be optimistic that because you are such a professional now,
Okay.
and
Hmm.
that you know the shot that you're looking for. I'm going to say under 400 photos.
Oh yeah, I'll take the under on that. I like that.
Yeah. Now normally when you do this, you do it to spite me. Okay. So you end up taking like 700 photos of a dead tree in Oregon and then climbing out to the ridge on what was that number 17 on the preserve and standing on a cliff. You've got 8 backpacks. There's camera gear everywhere. There's a drone flying nobody's controlling. So that's what scares me because I'm looking at some of these holes like 18 coming back to the clubhouse.
Right.
17 and 18.
17, I
I
think,
could
is one of their
I could
signatures,
just
right?
keep
With
going.
I think it's the
Yeah,
ocean in
so
the background
the
hitting the
ocean
par
is
three.
beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at the ocean, but the par 3 is inside. But 16, 17 and 18, listen, as soon as I get done telling the players where they need to go and what they need to do, I'm probably just going to triangulate myself into
Yeah.
somewhere to be able to watch some golf out there. Probably do is maybe nothing, but I'll make sure that it looks like I'm doing something. But no, I'm really excited. There, you know me. I don't really I get jacked up about the events, the venues. It's a golf course. It's fantastic. They're great. I love golf, but this one has got me. This one's got me rather possibly thinking about the sticks.
Yeah.
That's really where I'm at here. There's very few times that I bring the golf clubs with me. Sometimes I don't even know where they're at. But I think this one might be this might be the one where I bring my clubs.
Well, we do have a 10% discount on ship sticks. You can use the Swag Series code and ship the sticks out there. If you use them, you use them. If not, they ship them right back.
Look at you.
Hey, every now and then I get a little plug.
Nice little pub. All right. So you got Hammock and then back down into North Carolina area. Very much
Mid-Pines.
looking forward to it. I know some of the things that have been coming out lately as far as the Vegas trip. Listen, if no one's been to a trip in Las Vegas with us, they know that it is set up awesome. I think we're down to a few spots left for the stay
Mm-hmm.
at the MGM. That'll include the shuttle transportation. We will have a Final Four party. We're going to have stuff going on left and right. It's going to be a really fun experience, and it all ties around. It's kind of like the little bit of the kickoff. I think we'll be there actually during the 6th anniversary for Swag Golf, which will kind of be cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, we were at Weekapaw last year with Adam
Mm-hmm.
and Andrew, so we got to
Yep.
kind of hang out with them while it's going on. They're not going to be with us this year, but Andy and I will probably be doing something fun on the drop for their anniversary, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Maybe we'll call every single person that we know from Swag and try to FaceTime them right at the drop. Maybe
Right.
that'll anger some people, but really looking forward to the next 6 weeks that we got coming up, Andy, and can't wait to get back on the road.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get back on. I love traveling with you. I love taking pictures of golfers. I love capturing memories. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's do it. All right. We'll see you all next time. Hopefully, we'll have Mr. Schmidt back. But in the meantime, if anybody wants to, wish him congratulations.
Yep. Go Vegas, Matt.
That's right. Dragon!